Welcome to the program Know the Law. I'm Varun Tiwari and with me one and only Ajay Singh.
Thank you, Varun. My name is Ajay Singh. I am the principal solicitor at Redline Legal. Happy to see you and happy to be back here.
So, as you know, our last episode on debt collection, so we are going ahead. We got lot of questions, and the next question, Ajay, what to do? What is our next step? Means which court do we have to go?
Yes, good question. Look, so in our last episode, if you haven't seen it, go back and look at the options of debt collection. In our last episode, we spoke about what to do before going to court. In this episode, we will talk about what happens if someone doesn't pay you money and what is the next step. So if you have written to someone and they haven't responded to your letter of demand, then as a lawyer, what I do is I put a statement of claim. I think your question is, which court do we go to?
Which court do we go? Is there a special court for this?
Yes, no, there is normal local courts. Local courts have two various divisions. There is a small claims division, so anything under $20,000 goes under small claims. Anything over $20,000 and beyond goes to a general division.
Okay.
So that's the court we can go to. We can go to district court if the amount is up to $750,000. And if it's over $750,000, then you go to Supreme Court.
Is there any time limit?
Time limit to file your statement of claim. So let's say if you borrowed money from me and it is within 6-year period, then that is the time limit. So you need to make sure if someone owes you money, you go and ask for your money within the 6-year period. So if it goes outside that 6-year period, then it is very hard to recover your money. So that is a very valid question, Varun. A lot of people don't realize that if someone owes you money, there is limitation.
So 60 days.
6 years.
6 years?
Yes. So if someone loans me money in, let's say we are in 2019, if someone lent me money in 2010, you're out of time.
Okay.
You can't bring a proceedings against him claiming for your money because the limit is 6 years.
6 years.
Unless,
that's very important.
Yes, unless that person has written to you in the last month or so, said, I need some time, I need some, and I will pay you, or he has made some repayments, then the clock rewinds back to that particular day. But otherwise, it's 6 years. So a lot of people I have found have been waiting and they have gone outside this time limit.
That's very, very important and very knowledgeable thing we get from Ajay, saying that 6 years is a key word, very important. If we are going borrow or taking or giving the money, 6 years is a very important key word. So what is the process?
The process is, we file a statement of claim. It's called a statement of claim. And in this statement of claim, we put out the entire claim as to why that particular person owes you money. We explain everything. And then we file it in the court. When you file it in the court, there is a filing fee, of course. You file it in the court, and from the day it gets filed, you have 28 days for the other party, the defendant. So you would be regarded as a plaintiff because you are filing the matter into the court, and the other person is the defendant. So he has 28 days to file a response to that statement of claim.
Okay. So two things are very important which I learned today. And first thing is 6 years and second is 28 days.
28 days. So if you are the defendant and you receive this statement of claim in your mailbox, in your house, do not sit with it. Do not ignore it. Seek legal advice. And that's where I find a lot of people just ignore that. And if you don't file a defense within 28 days, the other party, the plaintiff who's filed the statement of claim, can get a default judgment against you. And it's very hard, it's not hard, but it's very difficult in one way to get that default judgment set aside. So that you can get it set aside, but it comes with additional cost. So in our next video, we will talk about how to set aside a default judgment if someone has taken a default judgment against you. So very important, Varun, the take out of this video is that if someone owes you money, make sure it is within the 6-year time limit. Otherwise, you can't bring a claim against that particular person. If you're acting as a defendant and you receive something in your mail, in a statement of claim, do not just sit with it. Act on it quickly, get legal advice, and and respond to that within 28 days. Otherwise, the other side will end up getting a default judgment against you. And that's something that you don't want.
And wait for the next topic. And next topic is?
The next topic would be default judgment, and how to get a default judgment and how to get a default judgment set aside if that happens to you, because that does have an impact on your credit rating if there is a default judgment against you.
Thank you very much, Ajay, for a very, very good and great information what we are getting and giving back to the community. And thank you very much again. Keep supporting and sharing, and keep watching Know the Law.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to giving you some additional information in our next videos. Keep sharing.